but like in the pan, sort of coconut, but more like perfumey. This smells like a sweet fall dessert to me. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've got January favorites here for you today, and as usual, I've got my overall Friday favorites that I've tried to decide on, which was hard to do, it's hard to narrow down. And then I have some hair care favorites, skincare, a couple of other makeup-y things, and yeah, that's what we've got. So let's get into it. For overall Friday favorites for eyes, I really had a hard time narrowing down, so I'm just gonna mention all three of these. ColourPop's Coconut is the most amazing blue eyeshadow ever. It is so gorgeous, duochrome, just intense, amazing. I love it so much. These are both awesome neutral palettes. This one's more on the smoky side, the Coastal Scents Revealed Smoky palette, and then this one is the NYC New York Color Levatics. I think it's Levatics because it's Demi Lovato, but this is, I think, just called Natural. These are both awesome. This one's around $20 and this one is around $7, and they're just great quality. I'm wearing both of them on my eyes today and I just love them. And I have to go with Wet n Wild's Color Icon Blush in Rose Champagne. This is like probably in my top, at least top 10, if not top 5 favorite blushes ever. This is just such a gorgeous everyday kind of glowy sort of a blush. On deeper skin tones, it would probably be more of like a blush topper, but on my fair complexion, it's just a really natural, easy, everyday blush color, and I love it so much. I really like the formula of it too, and it's just super, super affordable. It's so good. And then for lips, these are both awesome. The Too Faced Melted Chocolates, these just smell incredible. They smell just like chocolate cake batter, which I love. And I really do enjoy the colors too. I think they're really pretty, at least the two that I have. This one is Metallic Frozen Hot Chocolate and Chocolate Milkshake. Beautiful. I think a lot of it is the scent. The scent really makes me love those a lot. And then these Sephora liners are so good. They really are like a comfortable gel lipstick in a liner form. So I love them. Like, they're great liners, but I feel like they're kind of like a multi-use sort of a lip product. So I have these two on together. That's all I have on. I don't have another lipstick or anything. It's just these liners. So this is Rose Wine 03 and this one is 01, the Nudist. So really pretty together, but this brown is amazing too. These are great. And then for some other makeup-y favorites, I have a favorite and I have a fooey. So let's go with the fooey first. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Eyeliner. It says Ultra Intense Precision Waterproof. So at first I didn't put two and two together, but I kept getting a horrible film on my contacts. And it was like the worst I've ever had on my contacts because it wasn't just foggy and then I could get it off with contact solution. It was like it was stuck there. So waterproof in the fact that if it gets on your contacts, which it did for me, and I even like switched my contacts because I used disposable ones. So I even switched to a new pair and it did it to the next pair like almost instantaneously. So yeah, it's waterproof in that if it gets on your contact, it's not coming off. It literally will not rub off. So it pretty much just, I mean, for me, it was ruining them. So this is a huge fooey. I don't like this at all. But then I started using this. This is the NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner, and this is in Via Veneto. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. It doesn't transfer, it doesn't get anywhere, it doesn't get on my contacts, super long wearing, really black liner. I love this. So I would totally purchase it. I think I got this in a set or something, or maybe in a point perk, or I don't remember, but I will be purchasing this because I love it so much. So if you're a contact lens wearer, I would go with this and I would avoid this like crazy because this is terrible for contact lens wearers. At least this contact lens wearer, it was terrible. And then this strange looking little thing is another fooey for me. This is the Maybelline, I think it's called the Dream Blender or something like that, but I just really don't like this sponge. I've tried it all different ways. I've tried using it like it says, I've tried pouncing it, I've tried wetting it, I've tried using it under my eyes. I just don't like it at all. It just doesn't work for me. It doesn't blend anything. It's too small. It doesn't work. So it's a fooey. I don't like it. A bronzer that I've really been loving this month is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It says Moo Roo Moo Roo. Butter Bronzer. And this is actually in light bronzer. I wanted to find bronzer, which is the darker of the two. I eventually found that one, but I had this one at first. It took me a while to find the other one. So this is the one that I used most of the month, and I actually really love this one. I'm wearing it today. It is a warm sort of a bronzer, but it's a very light warm bronzer, so I feel like it kind of gives you a little bit of warmth, but it's not super crazy because it is pretty light colored. So it's just not super intense and warm toned. You know what I mean? It's like very easy, light, warm toned, but I love it. It does have a strong scent. People had said it smells like coconut. Kind of. Like when I have it on my skin, I smell more coconut, but like in the pan, sort of coconut, but more like perfumey. So I don't really know how I would describe it, like sniffing it in the pan, but on my skin, I smell more coconut. And then if I hug Timothy, he's like, oh, you smell like coconut. So I guess on you, it smells more like coconut, but in the pan, I don't think quite so much. So anyway, this is what it looks like. Just a really pretty, light, warm tone bronzer. But what I love about it, I do really like the color, but it really blends into the skin so nicely. It really does have a beautiful texture to it. So it's really easy to work with. It just blends seamlessly into the skin, wears well throughout the day. I just am so impressed with the texture of it. It is kind of interesting. It comes with a little like strange looking spongy thing, which I tried to use clearly, and it didn't work so well. So I don't like this little strange contraption, but I do really like the bronzer. So if you can track this down, I think it's really awesome. I found mine at CVS. And then a couple of skincare things, and these are actually both from Serious Skincare, which you guys know I really love Serious Skincare because I feel like they have really good skincare products, but they also have a really nice price point. Like they have good sets on HSN, they have good specials, and so I just feel like they have good products, but I really do like their price point too. So this is the Diffuse Poreless Skin Perfecting Serum. So I've been using this in the mornings, actually forgot to use it today, but it's like a pore perfecting serum, but it's almost like a primer too. So I just really like this. It really smooths out the pores and imperfections in your skin and just really makes a nice canvas for your foundation. So I love that about it, but I also feel like it's a treatment for my skin at the same time. So it's kind of like double duty because I have a hard time finding things that I like to use on my skin in the mornings. And I feel like this works well in the mornings because it works well with my foundation. So I think this is a great product. And then this facial scrub is so good and it is no joke. Like this scrub really scrubs. This is the Fido Pumpkin Facial Scrub. It's acid free. It says it's a gel-like facial polisher that works to exfoliate dead and dulling skin cells, ideal for all skin types. It contains pumpkin seed oil and almond oil to help condition and soothe skin. You can use this scrub 2 to 3 times a week without over drying or stripping the skin. So, I mean, first off, this, like I said, this is a no joke scrub. Like this is not one of those that has 2 little beads in it and you're like searching for the beads to exfoliate your skin. No. This really does exfoliate well. So if you're looking for a little bit more of an intense scrub, I would say you would really like this, but I don't know, I would probably test it in a small area if you have sensitive skin, just because it's a pretty intense scrub. But as far as the scent, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Because I know some pumpkin things, like the pumpkin mask from Michael Todd is very pumpkin-y. It smells like pumpkin pie. This one does not smell like that. This smells like a sweet fall dessert to me because I can smell like the pumpkin, I smell a little bit of cinnamon, I smell a little bit of that almond, like something sweet, so it smells like a fall dessert. I mean, who wouldn't want a fall dessert smelling scrub? That just sounds good to me. So it smells amazing, works really well, I love it. I actually saw my sister one day and I was just noticing her skin and I was like, your skin looks so nice and smooth. What did you use last night? And she had just used her scrub, which is so funny because we both have like the giant tub of this scrub because it works really good. So this is awesome. And then a couple of hair care things. First off is the Garnier Fructis Volume Extend Instant Bodyfire Dry Shampoo. This says fine or flat hair. Instantly refreshes and removes oil for lasting volume and body. Oh my goodness, I love this so much. It smells incredible, first off. Yeah, like I love the Garnier Fructis stuff. It just smells so fruity and clean and kind of girly. I just love it. So the smell is amazing, but it really does soak up the oil very well, and I feel like it does give volume back to your hair. And I was thinking that this did not give any kind of a white cast on my hair, but then one day I was like really like spraying, just going to town, spraying my hair, and then suddenly I had like white everywhere. So apparently it does cause the white cast, but I think you really have to use like too much for that to happen. So I think I was just using way too much. But it just really does a great job of refreshing your hair, but also giving great volume, and it smells really yummy. And then I've also been really loving this shampoo and conditioner from Not Your Mother's. This is the Plump for Joy Thickening Shampoo and Thickening Conditioner. It says thickens and volumizes, gently cleanses, luxurious shine, and it is sulfate, paraben, and dye free for fine, thin hair, which is definitely my hair type. First off, this smells really nice. What does it smell like? Kind of like fruity and a little bit like grapes or apples. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me a lot of Victoria's Secret Love Spell, except not as intense as that. So kind of like a subdued version of Love Spell, but really yummy and fruity. So I like the scent of it, but also I feel like this cleans my hair really nicely without weighing my hair down. But I feel like it also kind of extends the wear of my hair. Like I'm not having to wash my hair as much with this. So I'm able to go one more day without washing my hair, which is awesome because I know that's better for my hair. So yeah, I think it works just really well. It cleanses well, smells nice, and then adds on that extra day of wear for my hair so I don't have to wash it that one extra day, which is always nice. And it's affordable too. All right guys, so that wraps up my January favorites. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know down below what you were loving in January. I always enjoy hearing your favorites. Ask me any questions that you have, I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!